Reading is all around us in everything we do. When we read stories, recite poems, write books, and even put on plays. Today we would like to share with you the excitement of reading. We have each prepared a special presentation. Some of us wrote big books, some of us wrote stories, some of us wrote plays, some of us wrote poems. We would like to share them with you, so sit back, have a sip of tea, a cookie, and enjoy. We got a lot of information from books. We would like to present you a big book on the rainforest, so sit back and enjoy. The Rainforest Facts by Colleen M., Emmy, and Timmy Shear. Did you know that 2.5 acres of trees get cut down every second? The rainforests are disappearing very fast. More than 200 million people live in the rainforests of the world. There are 200 rainy days in a year in the rainforest. The rainforest trees are really tall, all of them growing together to make a canopy. It takes 10 minutes for a raindrop to hit the rainforest floor. There are a lot of wild animals in the rainforest. The anaconda may reach over 30 feet long. It weighs over 300 pounds. Did you know that rest in the rainforest? That's like nectar from special flowers. We all like the rainforest. We hope it will never end. So sit back and enjoy. The lion and the monkey live deep in the forest. The mean wildlife appear around the tree. The monkeys were scared. They yelled for help. Help! Help! The lion roared. And the monkeys scurried up a tree. The next day, the monkeys were playing again. They saw the lion. He roared again. The monkeys screeched and hid in the tree. Quick, quick, up the tree, the lion is coming, said the mother monkey. The third day, the lion felt bad because he wanted to have some friends. He had never felt like that before. I'm lonely, he said. Then he fell asleep. The monkeys snuck up behind the lion. They were shaking because they were scared.
Good, very good.
Yeek! They screamed as they shook. The lion woke up and said, "Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. Will you be my friend? Just a minute. They thought and thought. Baby Monkey said, Mom, it would be nice to have a big lion to protect us. Sure. So they went up to the lion and said, okay, well, thanks. We got a lot of information from books. We used dance and we joined the computer. We would like to present snakes.
Snakes by Jay Donaldson and T.J. Dupree. But snakes can kill people. Some people kill them because they are scared of them. Snakes can open their gun as long as 6 inches. Some snakes are poisonous. Cottonmouths are the most dangerous. Snakes do not have legs. They slither. Snakes belong to the reptile family. We like snakes.
It is called Soup for the King, so sit back, have a pot of soup, and enjoy. The soldier is played by Kevin. The tailor's wife is played by Colleen Blank. The king is played by Chris Simons. The narrator is Chris Moore. The queen is Emmy. The servant is me, Matt. The cook is me, Matt. The tailor's son is me, Matt. And the cooks are Colleen McCaughey, Caitlin Snow, and Katie. Why don't we go to the dining room in the royal palace? What's for lunch? It's soup again. Don't you think we can have other things to eat sometimes? I love soup. It's what I want. But soup every day? Hot soup, cold soup, new soup, old soup, soup for breakfast, soup for lunch, and soup for supper. Soup, soup, soup. I love soup. It's what I want. Then we shall have soup for supper. Soldier, please bring the soup. This soup tastes good. The next morning, the kitchen in the royal palace. What are you cooking there, royal cook? The royal soup. It needs more salt. More salt? No, it's just right. It needs more salt, I tell you. Listen, I am the king's cook servant, and I know how the king likes his soup. Well, I'm the king's wife, and I know how the king likes his soup. Oops. Put in more salt. Fine, if that is wrong, I'm leaving for good.
Whoa.
Dear me, I can't cook. There will be no soup for supper. What shall I do? Lunchtime, the royal dining room. What's for lunch? the same day, poor Taylor's house outside of town.
Very hard on it. We wrote it and illustrated it, and we really liked this book.
The Karate Man by Tim Schuster, Chris Gray, and Michael Martin. Once upon a time, there was a man named Michael Manis.
One day, he decided to sign up for karate.
He started to practice karate every day until he got really good at karate. Then finally he got his white belt. He kept practicing and got his gold belt.
He still practiced and got his orange belt.
He still practiced a lot because he really liked karate. Then he got really good at karate. Good, and he got his black belt.
One day there was a boy in trouble. A bully was picking on him.
Michael went up to the boy and said, "I'll help you." Michael did some quick and awesome karate moves.
The bully ran away.
He saved his life, and he was famous. If you're good or bad, mothers are for sharing with you whatever makes you glad. Mothers are for laughing at your favorite jokes. Mothers are for helping you get on with other folks. Mothers are for telephones when they ring. Mothers are for pushing you when they're on a swing. Mothers are for learning all the latest tunes. Mothers are for sweeping all the dusty rooms. Mothers are for feeding the cat when you forget. Mothers are for scolding when your feet are wet. Mothers are for baking you yummy birthday cakes. Mothers are for nursing you when your tummy aches. Mothers are for reading stories old and new. Mothers are for judging between the false and true. Mothers are for watching when you put on a play. Mothers are for clapping in a happy sort of way. Mothers are for scrubbing and keeping things neat. Mothers are for cooking delicious things to eat. Mothers are for cuddling you when you need to weep. Mothers are for covering you when you fall asleep. Mothers are for teaching you in the machine. Mothers are for ironing them when they are clean. Mothers are for loving you when you snuggle up tight. Mothers are for kissing you a sweet and kind good night.